Hello and welcome to our Moodle course of Politics 315 International Relations. I hope that all of you were able to find Moodle. You simply go to the www.coastal.edu website and then click on Moodle. But if you're listening to this, you have probably already found that. In any event, most everything that happens in our class will happen inside of Moodle, and everything that happens in our class will at least have a link inside of Moodle directing you to the materials. So let me just say that first you will find the syllabus here, and please use that syllabus as your absolute guideline to events occurring in the class. Also, there's a link to the textbook if you wanted to use that digitally, and a link to the e-version of the book if you prefer digital versions, but the book is also available in our bookstore. We are using a book, but we are also using readings, and those readings, sometimes professors will use course packets, but I think it's ridiculous to make you pay for a course packet when through the library I can simply link our readings within Moodle. So as we go through this Moodle site, I'll show you that all of the articles that are listed in italics in the syllabus are listed under the correct weeks in our Moodle course. Here you have the course materials and the grading guidelines, and I will in a subsequent video go over these grading guidelines. But a really great feature is this International Relations in the News link. And it just sort of combines relevant news articles currently and is an easy source for you to get the latest news that's going on around the world. And here you have your discussion board grading guidelines, your article presentation and lead discussant guidelines, and your reflection guidelines right here. I don't ever grade anything without an explanation, so please be sure and check back in your grade section of the class, because I always put comments on things that I grade. Your critical analysis paper will be due on the day that it is listed as being read in the syllabus, and you will submit that right here. I warn you that it's submitted to turnitin.com, which means it will check for plagiarism and copying and pasting of someone else's ideas. So I ask you to please be very careful with your writing and your integrity in the paper writing process. The grading guidelines for that are right here, and this worksheet doesn't have to be turned in. It's just something to help you organize your ideas. And here we have week 1. So in the syllabus you see for week 1 you have a reading review. And so the reading review is here, and also simply for your own benefit I have a chapter summary listed and some, I don't know, I think they're kind of fun flashcards that go through some of the terminology in the chapter and really can be used for studying purposes. And then beginning on August 25th, you see week 2. Again, I put that summary and the flashcards, and on that week you have a reading review for chapter 2 due, which you have unlimited time, but you can only take once. So please remember that. And it is open book. And then you see for that week you have to read President Woodrow Wilson's 14 Points and George Kennan's The Sources of Soviet Conduct. And then, interestingly enough, our current president's West Point commencement speech, which I think really gives a nice kind of balanced approach to one president, historically, his 14 points for world peace, and then our current president's remarks on world peace. And of course, George Kennan is the scholar who created the term containment policy, the policy that we followed all throughout the Cold War and even beyond. And so, appropriately then, your assignment for Thursday, August 28th is a discussion on exactly this foreign policy topic. You simply click on the discussion right here, and you can go ahead and place your subject and write your discussion message. If you have any attachments, for example, if you are the discussion leader, you would attach your file, whether it be a video or a PowerPoint or a link, etc., something creative that you've done, and then you click Post to Form. I won't post because I didn't write anything. And similarly, if you are going to turn in a critical analysis paper, you go ahead and you turn in your paper under this submission box. And let me just scroll down to another week. If you click on a reading review, for example, in week 2, you'll see it says, it's asking me to preview the quiz now, but this will open up the quiz for you, and it asks you, do you want to start the attempt? And we just wait for it to start, and there you see questions, and you simply click on an answer. Okay. And scroll down and complete the quiz. I want to let you also know that the scores for the quizzes are not posted until the due date is over. So after 11 p.m., your scores for your quizzes will be available. And so as you scroll through the weeks, you'll see everything you need for each week is there. I always have the summary of the chapter and flashcards. And then, for example, in week 3, you have a reading review. And here you have a video exercise, which you will be asked to watch a video. Okay. Start the attempt. And I won't have the video start, but you'll be asked to watch the video. Okay. And then you'll be asked questions, and you will write in these the answer boxes, your answers to the questions. I thought that was sort of a fun multimedia idea rather than having you read something. And those videos are extremely applicable to our course. And so as you scroll down, you will see, very importantly, in week 7, our midterm simulation begins. And your guidelines for the midterm simulation will be posted well before week 7. But I want you to see this is where you would turn in your simulation position paper, and it's 1 per group, and we will divide into groups. And I will allow you to sign up for that. And your midterm materials will go here. And your midterm reflection paper is due in week 9, so you turn it in there. Okay, and so as the weeks go on, you see I have listed the readings, links to them, a discussion board, whatever the assignment is. It's all couched within those weeks. So I welcome you to the course, and I ask you to please very, very carefully look over the syllabus, and to look over, please, the grading guidelines that are located here, as well as the critical analysis guidelines, and in a subsequent video I will review all of that for you. Thank you so much. I look forward to working with you.